I wanted to share how I realize physics baking for Spine 4.2. I added node for baking and we will check result in animation viewer. So what I have to the test, it's a simple example with 5 animations. Here we have just translate and rotation keys without physics, and other 4 animations with physics. And here we have just 2 keys to translate and nothing for rotation. And it's almost the same, just with translate X and Y. And here we have physics just in the middle of animation, and in last animation we have physics in at the beginning and in the end. So let's check it. I added this simple example to repolish and let's run the graph. We see a lot of baked keys for rotation. Let's check translate, and you see the same, like a little bit different motion, but it's perfect loop. No, and other ones with baked keys in each frame. Let's check it in a viewer. We have original one and optimize it. So you see different with physics and original, and just baked keys in optimize it. And let's turn off the physics, and you see it's baked and other. But it's a very simple example, and we have a lot of frames. In statistic that it's not good for optimization, but I added additional node for cleaning all of these keys, and let's check it. So here we have like group for baking and checking curves, and additional group for cleaning keys. I used Schneider algorithm for it. Let's check how it works. Check animation with physics, and we can compare graphics with baked keys and cleaned keys. It's much better. Let's check it in a viewer. You see, perfect loop. Oh, it works. And what about statistic? And you see, it's much better. Of course, with additional keys. But it's without physics. If you want to use it without physics, why not? Now it's possible. And size different, of course, but not a lot. And we can see how many frames was generated. but it's a very simple example. Let's try something different, somewhat more complicated. Another example with more constraints. I prepared this character with two idols animations without rotation keys and with rotation keys for more movement. In this skeleton, I have 179 constraints, one for face transform constraint, and other it's just physical constraint. So it's like stress test. Let's check it. Let's try to bake it, and you can see how it was baked and what we have after cleaning. Not a perfect. We can see here a lot of keys, but in general I think it's better than nothing baking. And let's check other keys, other bonds. You can see if it's more simple graphic, it's clean it better, but with more complicated graphics, it not so perfect like this. All this. Let's check in viewer and let's try to add more space between skeletons. And this animation without rotation keys. And you see, I turned off physics and it's just baked. And physics with rotation. And what about statistics here? You can see how much frames was generated after baking. It's not a lot. I mean, increased, not a lot. If we compare with just baking. So, but what if I will add previous node from repolish that I have earlier, and I will show what we can have with these examples with line, refit, and quantizer node after baking and cleaning by Schneider algorithm. So let's check it. Graph finished. So let's check what we have. Let's change it. Source data. For example, bone main 100, and here you can see a little bit different. But what about others? you can see how many frames we have after cleaning and after other nodes for optimization. You can see that it's not a perfect totally, but I hope it can help. And again, some case that wasn't cleaned, and here after additional nodes. And about statistic, you can see it's better than it was. If we compare with baking and cleaning and a lot of removed keys, let's try to check all of this information in Spine. So I added optimized skeleton to original file, and let's check them. And you can see just one constraint for face, and all physics constraint cleaned. What we have. Let's check some bones. You can see some keys have some problems, but in general, with this complicated example, I think it's something